Hello and welcome to episode 7 of our Inter Milan save on Championship Manager 0102. Now, we've advanced forward in time a little bit. We've played a game in the Serie A, which has already gone past. So let's catch up on some of the results that have happened since our last game. So we've had Bologna beat Chievo 4-1 and maintain their perfect record. Julio Ricardo Cruz with the man of the match and a brace. Claudio Bellucci with a brace also and a 10 rating. Julio Cruz, of course, moves to Inter in real life in a couple of years and plays roughly, I think it's 125 games or so, and scores about a goal every 3 games for Inter over the next couple of years. So, bit of a stalwart. As he was a little bit younger, well, not even a little bit younger at the time, he was 27. So, looking at the other side of the ledger, Cristiano Lupitelli has played well in goal for Chievo there. Moving to the Sunday fixtures, Brescia has lost to Juve 1-0. Paulo Montero with the man of the match, 9 rating and the goal. Edgar Davids, now there's a name I haven't... Man, he was an amazing player. Alessandro Del Piero with a 9. Looking at the other side of the ledger, Fabio Petruzzi with a 8. Dario Daniele with an 8 also. Nothing of note really happening in that match as far as the ledger goes. We'll leave our game to last. The 1-1 draw between Parma and Atalanta. Adrian Mutu with the goal. Bjergi with the man of the match and a 9 rating. Strong ratings across the board there from Parma. Massimo Taibi, fantastic in goal for Atalanta, and he's a great player in this game from memory. Although coming down, you have to say he's on the decline from his peak. Carmine Galtieri, Ivan Javasic with 8s as well. Cristiano Doni with the goal for Atalanta. Now, having a look at Piacenza and Modena, who played out a 2-2 draw. Mangone with a goal, Hubner with a goal, and an 8 rating. Now, Teldo has scored the brace and the man of the match for Modena. An 89th minute penalty to break the Piacenza hearts. It hurts. Great to see when it doesn't happen to you. Regina has lost 4-1 to Lazio. Castromane with a 10 rating and the man of the match. Chiesa with a goal. Inzaghi with a goal. Claudio Lopez with a goal. And Kurati with a goal also. Shunsuke Nakamura coming on in the 66th minute and having a fairly decent game for Regina. Franceschini with the 8 rating. Castellazzi, hard for me to say. Performing well in goal, as you can see, Lazio had the 9 shots on target. Now, Roma and Udinese have played out a thriller, with Roma taking a 3-2 win. Roberto Muzzi with a goal, Marek Jankulovski also with a goal for Udinese, but Vince Montella with the man of the match and a brace. Francesco Totti with a supplementary goal there also. Jorgensen has been injured in the game and Montella has won this game for Roma in the 90th minute when Muzzi has picked up a penalty in the 86th minute to draw it. So, absolute thriller in Rome. Now, for the final game of the round, before we have a look at our fixture, Torino has beaten Como 4-0. Lucarelli with a 10 rating, man of the match and a goal. Ferrante with a goal. Diacentis with a goal. And Insani with a goal. Nothing really going on the Como side. I think we find, if we have a look, they are lying low in the table at this point. Now, looking at the Inter Perugia game, it was so close. The scoreline belies how close this game was. It probably should have been a draw. We mixed up the squad a little bit just to give a couple of the bench players a run, try something a little bit new. Perugia being mid-table at this stage in the season. So Fontana went in goal for Toldo. and has had an amazing game, stopping numerous shots. Del Mar were playing in the middle as a central midfielder, dropping back, and got an amazing rating. That'll earn him a start in the upcoming game. Hernan Crespo missed what's new, a whole lot of gilt-edged chances, but still got himself the 8 rating. Recoba with the goal and the man of the match. That was after we moved him into the forward position, because if we can see... Actually, no, we can't see it because we moved him into the forward position. That was for Colon, who was having an okay game. Recoba, when we moved him, was only on a 6 rating. So that move seems to have worked out. Now, if we have a look at the other side, Sebastiano Rossi with a 9 rating, in goal. So by all means, if Recoba hadn't have scored that, man of the match would have been the goalkeeper. 5 shots on target each. We've had the more shots on goal overall. Headers in the air, it is our big weakness. That's something we need to fix in the next transfer window. So moving on to the games that have happened this round. Bologna has beaten Modena 3-1. Carlo Nervo with the man of the match goal, 10 rating. Bellucci with a 9 rating and a goal. Julio Cruz again with a goal and a 9 rating. So the soon to be Inter Milan man there, getting on the score sheet. Savoli also with a goal for Modena, just to help their cause, and bit of a supplementary there in the 73rd minute. Parma played out another. There are thriller games. There seems to be one every round in Serie. So Parma has played out a 7-goal epic with Milan. Milan not having a great season. You can see there 14th on the ladder. Parma up to 5th. If we go in and have a look, Adriano has scored. Mutu copped himself the man of the match, 10 rating and a brace. Filippini with a goal, which takes their tally to the 4. Alessandro Nesta with the goal. Rui Costa with the goal, and Filippo Inzaghi with the goal for Milan. Now, having a look when those goals were scored, no real last minute heroics or anything like that, but it was a real duke it out fest. Parma with the 4 shots, 4 goals, which would lead you to think that Dida has got a poor rating, which he absolutely does. Now, Piacenza have put Juve on ice again this season. Montano with the goal for Piacenza. Magoni with the man of the match. I think that's again. Can't remember if he got the man of the match in the last Piacenza match, but I think he came close. He certainly played well. Montero, Uliano, and Del Piero all playing okay for Juve there. Montano with a goal in the 51st minute. Montero injured in the 76th. Finally, Roma and Perugia. Roma with a 3-1 win, and they are juggernauts this season. Cafu, man of the match and the goal. Montella, 9 rating in the goal, and Sepp Guardiola with a goal also, but not one of the best performers. As you can see, all across the pitch, Roma have had fantastic performances. Sebastiano Rossi, again in goal, has played superbly well. The 37-year-old, so he's definitely getting on, and has just moved from Milan in the 2001-2002 season. Moving on, Brescia and Regina have played out a 4-0 win to Brescia. Stefan Appia with a brace and man of the match performance. Luca Toni also with a brace in this game. Again, nothing of note happening when you have a look at the match log. Como have lost 2-1 to Udinese. Roberto Muzzi and Carsten Janka with goals. Benito Carboni with the goal for Como. I was having a look. He was playing for Bradford at this point in time. There is no transfer record, but he's definitely playing for Como, and he's not there on loan at the moment. Roberto Muzzi, of course, has done some of his best work for Udinese, and this is sort of the peak of his career, or coming to the tail end of. Empoli has lost 2-0 to Lazio at home. Simoni with the goal and the man of the match, and Chiesa coming on for the goal when he was subbed on in the 57th minute. Nothing special again happening in that game. And finally, Torino and Chievo. Torino winning this game 1-0. Ferrante with the goal and the man of the match. Who have we got here? Nothing really going on. Le Grotte Tagli. Oh, here we go. Le Grotte Tagli has has been Chievo's best performer there. Vannon, Mazzano, Somese, Vergasola, and Lucarelli all playing really well for Torino there. Now, having a look at the Inter squad, let's have a quick peek at our finances. We've moved months since our last game. We're almost halfway through October already. Our finances are looking pretty good. The last month we've put almost £550,000 in the bank, but by virtue of not having played a game this month, we're almost $500,000 down this month. So there'll be some fixtures to catch us up towards the end. Our Juve fixture has been moved by sake of our UEFA Cup second round first leg, which is against Pogoń. Pogoń, here we go, Szczecin from Poland. So we'll be moving on to the second round and hopefully progressing with that first leg being away. Our Juve game has been really backed into November for us, but as you can see, we've got a bit of fixture congestion in the last half of October to make up for the gaps that we've had already, almost having the fortnight off. Now, finally, I suppose the final information we want to take a look at is the international friendlies that have taken place. Jon Dahl Tomasson in a 2-0 win for Denmark over Turkey. Jon Dahl Tomasson with the man of the match and the goal. Klaus Jensen with the goal also. Obviously we had Burak Okan and one of our other players, Belazoglu Emre, playing in this game. Emre not having a fantastic performance. Sergio Conceição has played in the England match, winning 2-0. Michael Owen there with a great performance for the Three Lions. Rui Costa, man of the match though. Fernando Couto with a goal. And across the park, as you can see, Nuno Gomes scored the other goal for Portugal. Such strong performance from the Portuguese in this game. In the Italy match, it was a 0-0 draw with France. Nesta picking up a yellow, Panucci with a yellow, Totti with a yellow, Filippo Inzaghi coming off the bench. It's one of those games, very even across the board. Then we've had Cordoba playing for Colombia against Chile. Castillo, man of the match and the goal. I'll pause here for a second, see if there's any names that you recognize. We've got Oscar and Ivan Cordoba for the Colombians. Jorge Serna. Looking through, Jose Antonio Rejoin. Is that meant to be Jose? No, Jose Spanish. It's a different Antonio Reyes. There you go. Jorge Vargas in defense for the Chileans. Magnificent. And then finally, Uruguay losing 2-1 to Brazil. I'd say that this was at where was this played? The Centenario. Yeah. Okay, fantastic. So as you can see there, Dario Silva with a goal for Uruguay, Romario and Araujo with the goals for Brazil. Looking at both teams at this point in time, it really does look like Brazil were playing a second string in this game with Ronaldo on the bench. But even then, like Denilson, Romario was really getting on in years at this point. Obviously, we're talking before the 2002 World Cup, which will happen at the end of this season. Okay, fantastic. Now, moving back, let's take a look at our squad before we move into this game. Toldo, we've moved back into goal. We've got Zanetti and Coco on the wings. We're definitely looking for a little bit of backup for our wing backs going into the summer transfer window. Cordoba and Cannavaro are going to start in the centre of defence. Delmar and Zanetti are in centre midfield. Conceição on the wing. Recoba on the wing as well. You see the unhappy there. We're trying to train him up as a left winger, and he's not stoked about that. Christian Vieri is back from injury and will start this game, and Crespo taking up his usual position in the lineup. Our next match is against Atalanta. Now, when we were first playing this game, and because things are so close, Atalanta were second. No, we're top of the league. Second. There we go. It's right there for us. We're second in the league, and we were fourth. So this was going to be a real top of the table clash. Although after their last results, they've slipped to 8th. The scouting report we have on them is that they are a tough side, a very tough side. Let's take a quick look by value at who we're looking out for here. We've got Rossini, Zanoni, Doni, Zauri, Comandini, Gutteri, Beretta, Bernardi, Darbo, Massimo Taibbi there in goal. On form for Atalanta at the moment is Correa, Doni, Bianchi, Pia, Rossini. So they're having some decent games, although Pia has not played too much so far. Now, let's jump into this game and see what happens, shall we? So we've got, let's check what Atalanta are doing. So they're going to try and pull their winger into the center of the pitch as they're coming forward while Doni's coming up on the wing. That's a pretty dangerous formation from my perspective. They're going to be defensive, they're playing short, and they're putting men behind the ball. So we need to really get some pressure on this team. We're going to go mixed. I think we stick with this setup that we have. It's been doing us pretty well. I've got Damar in the center. Let's take Zanetti down and move him up, and we'll have Vieri coming across to play in the center. Let's see how we go. Recoba, oh, always a threat when he's on the free kick. Recoba again, Recoba, Crespo, Vieri. Oh, we really wanted a shot on goal out of that one. Well done, Toldo. Well done. Not too much happening in this first half. The time just ticking away. Again, we've gone in hard to the tackle there. We might back that off, I think. We're giving away a few free kicks. We're giving away a few free kicks, and we're definitely giving the ball away a little bit too easily. So let's hit the short passing there. Let's bring the tackling back to normal. We'll double check what their tactics are looking like at the moment. They're playing short. Their tackling is normal as well, and they aren't pressing us, so passing short shouldn't be an issue. Doni's off. Good news for us. Pia's come on. Looking at the form though, that's not necessarily a free kick for us. Pia is playing well at the moment. We've had no shots on target, so that's very disappointing. Far more throw-ins to Atalanta. We've completed the more passes. We're about on par with tackles, and we are dominating in the air, which is fantastic to see for once. Very happy with that. Vieri not doing much at all at the moment. Recoba's playing okay on the wing. Crespo with the headers, fantastic to see him winning a few, but he's put his shots off target, which isn't great. No one's making... There's a couple of good runs coming from Crespo. Recoba doesn't seem to be making any great runs behind, but he is running with the ball well. And then beyond that, the fouls, they're coming from Delmar. They're coming from Delmar, and our strikers aren't winning any free kicks themselves. Not too much doing on the Atalanta side of things. Donny, of course, off with the injury. Beyond that, there's nothing much to take note of. Let's restart and hope for something to happen to break this game open. Conceição, ooh. Coco. Conceição, ooh. Very tight angle. Not looking good with these cards, must be honest. Oh, Vieri's going to copper yellow here too. We are on very thin ice. Atalanta have moved to a more normal tactic with those wingers. So let's go attacking, let's go direct. I'm not willing to move this tackling to hard at all. I think that we're recipe for having someone sent off if we do that. Everyone's being shut down so well. This is a very even game. Okay, let's take a look at our tackling. We'll put those who are on yellow cards onto easy. What do we do? What do we do? Let's bring Zanetti forward and have him dropping back. No one's particularly tired apart from maybe Recoba. Conceição's not having a great game. Cannavaro's not having a great game. I'm not sure what we do here. There's nothing obvious. There's no clear changes we need to make. We'll bring on Di Biagio. His morale's quite low, but he is the better player than Delmar and should stop a goal coming or being conceded. Let's hold it there. See if it makes any change to the dynamic of this game. We've already lost a lot of possession. Oh, that was almost an accidental goal. Now Zanetti, damn it, is injured. So we'll bring on Farinos. This is limiting our options. Coco's having an amazing game at left back. That's really impressive, actually. Let's bring on Emre for Recoba. We just need something different, and that's going to be our subs. That's everything we can do. Di Biagio, bringing him in probably wasn't the worst idea. Ooh. Here we go. Well done, Toldo. Pia, of course, is a massive danger now. Oh, this is... Oof. Okay. So... we are going to absolutely overload here. Let's see what we can do. We are going absolutely attacking. We're going mixed. We're still pressing. We're still playing the offside trap. And we probably want Vieri to be taking the free kicks. Okay. And this does not look good for us. Another injury. We've got no subs left. Can we bring on Kamara? No, we cannot. So DiBiagio is going to need to move. Cordoba we're just going to have in the middle. Yeah, let's try this. I'm not holding my breath. Go back to direct. I think this game's... We're either going to lose or it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Sorry, 0-0. Oh, this is not good. Oh, my word. They've done us. Oh, you can hear the boos ringing out, and rightly so. That was horrendous. Horrendous. About equal on the shots front. Far more free kicks to Atalanta. Far more throw-ins. We committed far more fouls. Offsides were about even. We were dominated in the air. Absolutely dominated in the air. Now, for us, Cannavaro's had an absolute howler, but didn't really want to take him off. I was hoping he was going to get better. Coco's played well, but that's really the only bright light for us. Comandini, man of the match, 9 rating and the goal. Carrera with an 8 rating. Zauri with an 8 rating. Taibi with the 8 rating and the goal. They've just done us. They were the better team on the day. As you can see, that's dropped us down to 5th. Atalanta have gone up to 4th as a result. What do you say? What do you say? The board, I'm sure, are not going to be happy with this. For that, oh my word. And the injuries are stacking up. Cordoba, 2 weeks with a twisted knee. Zanetti's out for 5 months with torn ankle ligaments. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. No two ways about it right now. Let's quickly see if anything comes of our next... the next refresh. So we've got UEFA Champions League action coming up. We've been told that Pogon are fast and will run at the defenders when they can. In any case, we will leave it there. So if you have any comments, please leave them below. Any suggestions, anything you think I could be doing better. Of course, if you want to see any more episodes of this, leave a like for us. Subscribe if you want to stay in touch with all the new episodes that are coming out. Until then, stay safe, look after yourselves, and we'll see you next time.